Well, that's Paul Ormond from Honda UK. Jenny Culshaw from 5 Live Money is here with more on this.
Yeah, as you say, we heard from Honda there, and many products and manufactured goods we use day to day here in the UK come from Japan. But as Dr. Gerard Lyons said, we also export to Japan. And one man who knows all about this is Steve Crane. He's from an organisation called Business Link Japan, which helps UK companies work with businesses in Japan. Hello, Steve.
Hi, good evening.
So you help companies here sell products in Japan and develop products in Japan. What kind of impact have they felt and have you experienced over the last few days?
Well, it's been a pretty turbulent few days. Obviously, it was a big shock for us on Friday when the news started to break about the earthquake and then the tsunami. So we've been through a period of shock and just trying to get to grips with the extent of it. But today, as we got through the weekend, I've been in touch with my team out in Japan today, and there's obviously a lot of worry and concern on their side, but there's also a little bit of a message that I'm picking up that they need to be strong and they need to be positive and they need to pull together and they need to make sure that they do get through this without significant long-term impact on the economy and the country.
And there is a lot of talk out there about the Japanese being a resilient population and in terms of the human impact and the economic impact, and that they will come back stronger even.
Yes, I really believe they will. I mean, none of us should underestimate the size and extent of what they've just been through out there, and it will take time to work through that and get back. But the Japanese people are incredibly resilient, and they've been through these kind of hardships before, and they're the kind of people that do work incredibly hard, do get their head down, do get focused. And I think we'll probably go through a few phases here. At this stage, obviously, it's all about the search and the rescue and trying to take care of as many people as possible that are directly affected and suffering. And I think once we get through this phase, there'll be a period of mourning that obviously the country and the world will have to go through, sort of respecting the people that have lost their lives and the families involved in that. But then I think we'll move into a third phase, and that will be where we do start to see the Japanese responding and being very determined and very driven and very resilient. And I think they will pull back from this quite quickly, and we'll probably be quite surprised at how they handle that and how they deal with that.
And how are the business links between the UK and Japan? Because a lot of people do think that we take products from Japan, but we don't export there. Explain to us a bit more about the companies you work with.
Yeah, we work with quite a wide variety of UK companies to help them get into the Japanese market and develop their business there. The majority of what we do is in the sort of technology sector, the high technology sector. And we tend to work with a lot of companies that perhaps they're not particularly well-known companies and well-known names over here in the UK, but they are selling their products and their technologies to the big famous technology and electronics companies in Japan. So it's quite surprising, really. People often expect that it's the other way around, that we just import products. But actually, we've got an awful lot of companies that sell a lot of products into Japan, and those products get built into a lot of the electronic devices that subsequently get re-exported out of Japan.
Interesting stuff, Steve. Thank you so much for your time.
You're
Steve Crane there
welcome.
from Business Link Japan, and all the very best for your team who are out there.
Jenny, thank you very much indeed. We mentioned earlier on the FTSE's down 1%. What are the